The Lakers have been involved in many trade rumors, and most of them are BS. But one rumor that I hope is true, and I hope happens, is them trading for Jerami Grant. Jerami Grant is the perfect fit for this Lakers team, and this move would be a step in the right direction. The Lakers have been awful this season, and many people have been begging for them to make a trade. I'm sure a lot of you have been putting names into the trade machine, making all these fake trades. But a lot of these trades make no sense. The Lakers aren't just going to trade someone because they're playing poorly. They're going to make a trade if it makes their team better. Trading for Jerami Grant would make this team better. Now, a deal would probably have to include THT, Kendrick Nunn, and one of the veteran minimum players, just to make the salaries match. And most likely, there would also have to be draft picks involved. THT hasn't had the best season, but he still has a lot of potential. He may be better than Jerami Grant one day, who knows? But with a 37-year-old LeBron and a 33-year-old Westbrook, you have to maximize their talents and have to be in win-now mode. You can't wait for THT to develop. And Detroit may be intrigued with a young talent like THT. It's probably in their best interest to tank and get young assets and let a player like Jerami Grant go to a contender. It's no secret that defense is one of the Lakers' biggest weaknesses, particularly on the wings, due to the fact that they don't have any, at least early on in the season. But now Trevor Ariza is healthy and they signed Stanley Johnson. So it's getting better, but that's still not enough, especially with LeBron likely to play more 4 and even 5. Stanley Johnson was out of the league, and the fact that he's able to stand out on this Lakers team shows that they're severely lacking this skill set. If you're really serious about getting a championship this season, you're going to have a lot more wing defense, especially when a lot of the other contenders are very deep in that position. Jerami Grant can fill that hole. He's not a superstar, but you may think otherwise by the way he played against the Lakers. He's having a solid season, averaging 20 points per game, 2.6 assists per game, 4.8 rebounds, 1 block, 1 steal a game. But this is on a rebuilding Pistons team. But he can still be a very solid role player for the Lakers. He can be a 3-and-D guy. He's not a sniper, but he's good enough for the defense to respect his shot. He's shooting 33% from 3 this season. And he has the size and athleticism to be the wing defender that the Lakers have been missing. His blocks and steals show that he's able to be a versatile defender that can guard 1 to 4, maybe even small ball 5. So he would be a good addition, especially if the Lakers want to play small. Again, he's putting up good stats, but on a tanking team. But he's proven that he can play on a contending team. I was very impressed with his game when he was with the Nuggets. He was very solid in the Western Conference Finals against the Lakers. He's a perfect player to play alongside superstars. He doesn't have a great field goal percentage this season, but he's going to get better looks if he plays on the Lakers. When he played with good playmakers like Jokic and Westbrook, he shot almost 40% from 3 and around 50% in overall field goals. On the Lakers, he'll get a chance to play alongside Westbrook again, but also LeBron, 2 very good playmakers that draw attention from the defense. He's going to become a much more efficient scorer. But this is all speculation at this point. Anything could happen. The Lakers don't have a lot of draft picks to trade, so they may not be able to offer the best package to Detroit. But Grant's contract is up after next season, and he could be looking for an extension. If the Lakers offer him that, it makes the trade much more likely. Again, don't know if this will happen, but this is probably the best trade the Lakers can pull off this season, and I do hope it happens.